Alrighty, hello everyone. I could just start by saying that the reason I make this video is that I have gotten curious requests from all kinds of users in various alien chat groups. They have all requested that I should make some sort of tutorial video showcasing Tabletop Simulator, or more precisely my alien adventure modules that I made for it. So, here it is. I can say that I will not have any specific structure on this video. I was just going to wing it. So I hope you can follow along and learn how it works. Alright, so basically I'm just going to show how to load the alien modules into the Tabletop Simulator and then show you around the different tables and explain everything and how it works and how you play around with it. To be clear, I would like to say that Tabletop Simulator is quite a different kind of virtual tabletop, and you should not compare it to a proper VTT like Fantasy Ground or Foundry. But Tabletop Simulator is a lot of fun, and it has a lot of features that you will not find in any of the other VTTs. I have myself played some role-playing games on Tabletop Simulator, and it has worked great. Alright, enough babbling. I'm just going to start. First, I want to show you how to get my alien modules into Tabletop Simulator, so you can play around with them yourself. So let's get going. Alright, you start by opening up Tabletop Simulator. Looks like this. And when you're in here, you press Shift and Tab. Let's see, Shift and Tab, yeah, alright. And then you press this little workshop text here, and you will come to this. This is the Steam workshop for Tabletop Simulator, and here you will find, you can see tens of thousands of board games and card games and role-playing games, and yeah, a lot. And the fun thing about this is that, I should say, like 99% is free. So, and anything you find in these, like miniatures or cool maps or stuff like that, you can just import into your own stuff and use. Alright, let's go to the search box here and we type in Alien RPG. And you will see this pop up here. This is my tag name, Mentorian. I have made 3 modules so far, and it's Destroyer of the Worlds, or Destroyer of Worlds, Chariot of Gods, and Hope's Last Day. So what you do, you just press one of these here, and you will come to this info screen, and you will come to this button here. It will say subscribe. I've already subscribed because I made it. And you just press that. Then you go back and do the same with the others. Press here, subscribe. Alright. And the last one too, I don't have to show that. When you've done that, you just press the X here, escape, and you're back to where we started. Alright. Then you press the create button here. And you will get a choice here for multiplayer when you play with your friends and stuff like that. But now I'm just going to show you around, so I'm just going to choose single player. Press that, and here you will come up all your games, like the classic games, chess and poker and stuff like that. DLCs is modules that game developers have done that you can buy. And workshop is where all the other stuff is. Click that. You'll see this is the 3 that we just added. And I have a lot of other stuff here that you, or tons of stuff that I've played around with. But, alright, let's go into, I don't know, Destroyer of the Worlds maybe? Just push load. Alright, and now it will open up the Destroyer of the Worlds table. You will get these boxes here that just ask your permission to open up some sort of links in these Android tablets down here. I can show this a little bit more later, but you just press open on these. And here it is. Here's the table. Destroyer of the Worlds table. Here we have the Queen herself looking over the table, so everything goes correctly. And as you can see here, there's a big grayed out area here, which you cannot see anything. That's because I am not the game mother. So I have to go up here to the Mentorian one, press change color. And here you can choose the different player colors, which when you have players joining you, they will have different colors. But the black one here in the middle is the Game Master color. You just click that, and then it will reveal this Game Master area here. And I know what you're thinking, oh my god, what is all this? It looks completely super complicated, but I will go through it, and after a while you will learn. It's not super complicated. It's quite nice actually to have everything out on the table, so you don't have to flip around in the rule books and to find specific tables and stuff like that. It's already on the table. You just have to learn where it is. Okay, let's see here. We can start with how you navigate around. If you press and hold the right mouse button, you will rotate everything like this. And you move around with the WASD keys. That's regular keys for almost all video games, so if you played any of those, you will super quick learn how to navigate around. The mouse scroll wheel zooms in like this, and after a while you get used to the controls. It's quite quick. Alright, let's see here. I think I should tell you about the different keys or keyboard keys that you need to know. You have the I can take the left mouse button. You grab hold of stuff and you can just move it around. If you hold your left mouse button in, then you will have, if you release it, it will drop down on the table. If you pick it up and use a scroll wheel, you can scroll it around like this. Or you can use the Q and E keys to do the same thing. You can also do like this. You press the plus button, will make things bigger, like this. Well, I hope you don't get seasick when I run around with this, but anyway. And the minus key will make it smaller, so you can adjust all the figurines and stuff, what size you want to have. Okay, and the next key I want you to learn is the tab key. When you push in that, you will see there is a little arrow that comes up with the same color as what your kind of player is. All the players have different colors, so they can just point to something and get your attention to what you're talking about. And if you press and hold the tab key, you will get like this measurement thing. That's mostly used for war games and stuff like that, but it's a nice feature. Let's see, what else? Alright, let's see. The L key is the lock key. You see all these cards here, they're stuck to the table. But if I hold over one of the cards and press the L key, you unlock it. Then you can pick it up. And if you press the F key, you flip it over, like this. we also have something important, is the Alt key. If you press that in, it will zoom into anything you hold your mouse button over. And then you just use the scroll wheel to make it bigger. Like if you want to look at a table like this, you just click, hold your mouse button over it and just click Alt and it will zoom in. Okay, let's see. That's mostly the keys, I think, that you will need. Well, there's one more. It's roll, and I have put some dice here. You don't really use these kind of dice for Alien RPG, but I can just show you the thing. If you hold your mouse over one of these dice and you press the R key, it will roll that. It will roll that dice, and you will see, yeah, we rolled a 7, and it will come up here in the chat box that I rolled a D20 and I got a 7. And you can also you click and make a box over many at the same time when you pick up everyone. And when you picked up everyone, you can shake it. It will group them together like this, and then you can just roll a lot of dice at the same time. All right. Anyway, let's go over to the real rollers. I can go to, I can go to one of the character areas here just to show you around. We have all the players have their own color, like you can see here, and they have the slow action and fast action sheet, their character sheet, their character info stuff, and all the equipment I have cards for up here. So you can just do like this. I have made the cards so you have the picture and the text at the same side. You don't have to flip them around so much. And here we have the little mini that you will use later on the maps. Okay, here is the rollers for Alien RPG. It's the standard dice and the stress dice. And what you do is, you know the drill. Like, let's say we're going to make a mobility check. You take your stats and your skill, put them together. That's 5 dice. And let's say I have 3 stress already. So I press this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3 stress. And it will roll all those dice at the same time. And I got 2 successes, and no panic at all. This is a stress counter. I put this here because I don't really like using these small boxes here for stress. You just click on it with your left mouse button to add and right mouse button take away, like that. So that's easy enough. I made some nice 3D models for some specific items that different characters have. This is an RPG for Dante. Here's some bags, and these bags contain, like, this is your token. If you lose your little mini token, you can always take new ones, like that. All right, delete. There is some extra dice, more counters if you need that, some note card if you want to type something, like that. Yeah, delete. And here is hammer with this Let's Rock gun and all his equipment and stuff. And same with the other characters here. Here's the... in Destroyed Worlds there are 7 characters, but depending on how much players you have, I just put these two here. If you want to move this over to this place, you just unlock these things and just move them over to a specific color. And there's Chaplin. He has a little bag here. You see when I hold over, you see there's a 3 number here. That means that there's 3 things in here. There's a, yeah, I just made this for fun. Not anything you will use, but just for fun. Oops. Oh yeah, come on. All right, let's go on. I showed the rollers, and I can quickly show you the tablets here. Sometimes there will come up a screen here that just asks you to agree to their license agreement before you come to the screen. And I have just, come on, all right. You can click this and then it will pop up. You can just, this is the Alien Isolation soundtrack. Just nice to have in the background. Maybe not so loud though. Take it down a little bit. So it would be nice to listen to. And I also have a tablet for the players. Yeah, here's the license agreement thing. Like you see here, you just have to agree to this. And then it will load up. And this is a link to one of my Alien intro movies that I made for the different adventures. This is for the Destroy the Worlds one. And it's basically just the what's the story mother thing. I can just show you quick here so I know what I mean. Now let's do this. Wait. I'm just going to shut this off. Come on. Shut it off. All right. So. And it's like an intro movie for...
Hell, most of you have been on the front line as the United Americas, the Three World Empire, and the Union of Progressive Peoples, also known as the UPP, have faced each other down over scarce oil reserves.
And it's just an intro movie that you can show your players before you start. Just some fun facts. I made some nice 3D models, a little bit here and there, just to enhance the mood. It's a motion tracker. And I have like a APC card where you can put your minis here, which one is doing what. And when you hover over it, you see these blue dot symbols, and you see like 1/2. That means that it has 2 states. So if I press number 2, it will go over to the next state. If I press 1, it will go back to this. I can show you a little bit more about this later, but yeah, there is, let's go to these maybe. Whoops. You see here, press this, you get a picture. There's a flat token one, that thing, and that thing. Yeah. All right, you get the point. Okay, let's move on. Let's how you roll for initiative. I have 2 different initiative systems. The cards that I put 2 decks here, and I have made an initiative roller, or not me. I've not made this, but I've taken it from somewhere else, put in here. And it's basically like we have the players here. You see the names, and if you want to add some monsters, you just do like this, and then you press the roll 1 here, and you see here on the side it will pop up the different rolls. If you get the same number here, like you see, it's the one on the top that goes first. Some people prefer that than the cards, but here's the cards. I hold over, you can see there's 10 cards. And if I right click on this, I will get up a menu. There's a lot of different things here, but you don't have to learn this. You will go to Deal, and then you will press deal to all. And whoops, you will see all the different players has gotten their initiative cards out here. These areas here is for the Game Master. I just put 2 areas here for the Game Master to also get some cards. And when you want to take it back again, you just right click again and then just take reset. And all the cards will go back to their original position. If you press R, you shuffle the cards. Let's see. Here's some timers and stuff. Don't have to go through that. This is the time. This is... Nah, I will skip this one. Alright. That's a little bit of the stuff here. I can show you this. This is a little sound cube that I made. You just press this and you will get some sound things you can play, like a motion tracker, sound, flamethrower, shotgun, bolt rifle, stuff like that. And if you want to close this, you just click the title bar. It will go away. So it's just for fun. All right. Now we come to the real meat and bones of this. This is how you run all the adventures. It's called One World, and it's the same guys, I think, that has made the Tabletop Simulator. They have made this. You see this is a little book, and it has 2 bags and some small pieces on here. I can just don't fool around with this if you don't know what you're doing, because then you will fuck everything up. What you do is you go to this initialize button, you press that, press again, and then you press lock. And then the One World tool will start running. Then you press the world button up here, and then you will come to the menu for the Destroyer Worlds. And all these X's here are these different things laid out on the table. So you a little bit can see what X you should choose if you want to take up a picture. And these X's here are these maps here. So I don't know, let's just double click on one of these, and voila, that will come up on the big table for the players to see. And then you just press the X, you will come back to the menu again. Let's see, we can just take the Ariarchus map, and there it is. So this is how you will control all the different maps and pictures you want to show to your players during play. It's very neat, it's quite easy, you'll learn very quick how to do this. And then you can just take the APC token and put it on Fort Nebraska, where you start. Alright, let's see here. I can also show you this. Like you see here, the insurgent compound. I made a 3D build and a 2D build. Let's go back to the menu and choose the 3D one. And you will go to like this. It will be completely empty, like this. Let's remove this APC. You don't need that. But you will get a little button that says build on it. You click on that, and you wait a few seconds until everything is finished building, and then voila, you will have a 3D map of the insurgent compound, like that. And all of this stuff here, like I have a broken tank here, you can just delete that if you don't want it. Or you can move things around and stuff like that if you want. But yeah, here it is. Pretty nice. And they will use their little minis, and you can have your combat for this. Some nice cars. Some weapons and stuff like that. And inside this building I made maps here on the side for the first floor and second floor, and as you can see here there's minis upside down. If you go to, let's change to a player's perspective. Let's see, let's take purple. You will see that they would not be able to see what it is. I should probably remove this question mark things, but I haven't done that yet. But you could just have the minis out here. But as soon as I do this, go to GM, I flip them over. I flip them over like this, and then I go to player, and then they can see them. So that's a little bit neat. Oh yeah, I should show this first maybe. When you are a specific player, here's like the agenda card, and you are the only one that can see this because it's inside your like your little player box here. All the cards and stuff that you put into this box is hidden for all the other players. You see here I can see the agenda card for Hammer, but if I flip, you see I can't see what it is, so it's hidden. But if I go over to the Game Master, I will be able to see all the agenda and hidden stuff for all the players, of course. But the players will not be able to see that. I have taken away the agendas from the sheets here and put it on cards instead, so it will be hidden. So even if another player will come and snoop around here, they will not be able to see it. All right, let's see. Let's do like this. Let's load in some other one. Let's take Chariot Gods, maybe. Loading, loading, loading. And the tablet links. Just press open on those. And here's the table. And as you can see, the tables are at the same place as before. And here are some equipment cards and other things for Chariot Gods. Here are all the agenda cards for the different acts. And like when you played to the next act, let's see, unlock this. You can just take Control, copy. You could just deal that card to that player. Well, let's see, I think he's orange. Let's see. Yeah, all right. Oh. See, we got the agenda, Act 2. All right. Same with this thing. All the different pictures and maps are in the One World stuff. Initialize. Lock it. Press the globe one and you will get to the menu. And the X's here are the different pictures and stuff. I made some pictures that Not in the module, but should be. Let's see, equipment. This is the starting equipment for the adventure, and the captain will choose who will get these items, and you can just copy these cards and give them out to the players. I put some, there's signature item here, photo, card, and yeah. Okay, what the hell is that? I made some special sounds for Chariot gods. As you know, there's a destruct sequence, and I've cut the, I usually had, or I had before, the whole 10 minutes, but that is, it's a little bit tricky to jump and in different sounds, so I cut them up. So you could quickly just push, like.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes.
And then you can just push.
29, 28.
It will get more and more crazy on these sounds here. And if you want to have fun, there's a lightsaber here. You can make the whole thing go red. And I have a broadcasting card. You press this B here, and the self-destruct thing will come up here in the chat too. I want to go back to normal. The lightsaber you can make your own, and but I've only made 3 here. In these bags I have some clips for the maps for the motion tracker. And let's see, let's close this up. I also put it in safe, because in the adventure you can come into Clayton's secret safe. So I have a code here, so when they come to this place in the module, they can just punch in these numbers, 1359. Let's see. Well, 1359. What number was it? 1359. What the hell? All right, let's try it again. 1359. All right. Oh, it's empty. I before placed a lot of stuff in here, but it didn't like it. It freaked out, so I just removed everything. So when they open this thing, you can have all the money here, and you can just shower the player with money if you want. Now, enough of that. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's go to the next one. Yeah, well, I can just mention this. This is the NPCs thing, and I've done a separate picture thing you can just throw out on the table, make bigger to show the different crew. I also made these crew sheet that you can just put up on the big boards. Let's see, must be this one, right? I can take this money away like that. All right, let's change to the next one. Nope, not that one. The Hope's Last Day module. All right, it loads up, and press open on these. Here you see that's the same configuration with the equipment cards, the tables, and the adventure specific stuff on this side. I made 3 maps here with everything already put out, like so you could easily keep track of where everyone is and move things around without the players seeing it. That's the different levels. There's Wes. Face hugger. Dead bodies everywhere. Here's a pulse rifle. That's quite nice. Sentry gun. It's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in here, I think. But yeah, never mind. You can just move that. That's easy enough. All right. All right. I should also tell you this. I usually have like a big blank space on every table for the different PDF books that you should place here. And how to do that, you just go up to Objects, Components. These are all the components you can put in. You can make customs. Take Custom, and then Custom PDF, you just drag that out here. And then you just browse to your local files. Let's find it here. Let's see. Core rulebook. Open. This one will pop up. It will ask you if you want to upload this into the cloud or just local. You have to load up stuff in the cloud if you want your other players to see it. Otherwise, they cannot see it. But in this case, I'm just showing you, so I'm just going to pick local. Import. And here it is. Let's make it a little bit bigger so you can see. Like that. So, lock it down. And here you have it. Here's your rule book. You can just click this too, you will get it up like this. And you can just use the scroll wheel to choose pages, or you can just push these, push these different buttons to go to the different pages you want. That's easy enough, it's quite nice. And to all the adventures you will need these PDF files to play the game, of course. This will not be good enough. You have to have the original PDFs. Okay. Well, I think I have shown you most of the things that I wanted to show you. I hope you understand and would like to try these out for yourself. Just go to the workshop and download and play with them and try them out with your players. And as you see, it's a very different kind of play style from ordinary VTTs, which are all 2D. These are 3D, which makes it a little bit different. I'm not saying that this is better in any way. I actually think Foundry is the best one. But it's a fun thing to play around with. So, alright. Well, thanks for tuning in. Alright. See you in the next video. Maybe I could show you how to make some of this stuff, but that is for another video. Alright. Have fun. Bye-bye.